Okay, welcome to Immersion School. This is our first episode in English, so I'm very excited about that. As you know, my name is Alejandro. I work at Adobe as a cloud engineer, and I had the pleasure to interview today to Patricia, that she works in GrowthHackers, and she has a lot of experience as an event manager, no? So we want to know more about you and your expertise. So maybe you can introduce and tell us what is your background and what did you do?
Of course. Hi, I'm Patricia. I'm from Brazil, and I moved to the Bay Area about a year ago.
Wow.
And I'm working at GrowthHackers as event manager. And I've been working with events for 9 years now.
Oh wow, so it's a long time. And what is GrowthHackers? Because probably our audience don't know what the company does.
Sure. So like growth hacking is like how can you scale your company whenever you don't have too much budget. So if you're going, yeah, right. So like a lot of startups. So you choose a goal, let's say how I'm going to get more people to sign up for my newsletter.
Okay.
So and then your website, maybe you can put a pop-up so people can sign, you know, like you're leaving, so like, hey, put your email here so you get the newsletter.
Okay.
So it's strategies to grow your company.
Later you do this kind of funnel and see how more people can register in the website, and later they can pay it or something like that.
Yeah.
So, for example, and can you tell us what kind of events, for example, GrowthHackers does? Or because you mentioned before that you have like a big conference or something like that. Yeah.
Sure. So we did our conference that calls GrowthHackers Conference 2019 here in San Francisco.
Oh wow.
Was for 350 people, 1 day of event. It was at SF Jazz. And now we are planning the next year to be for 600 to 700 people. And it's going to be a day of the event and 1 day of workshop.
Wow, so you want to scale the event, no?
Exactly, use the scale.
How you're going to do it? Had you thought about something to get more people, or?
Yes, so this year we had 2 months and a half to organize the conference.
Okay.
So we didn't have too much time to invite people, right? And so we did a short time of early bird tickets, for example. And now that we already have the date for the next year, we have already launched the tickets.
Oh wow.
So we are doing a lot of email marketing because we have a huge people that are.
Because how many people probably are subscribed to GrowthHackers? Many? Or?
Our community?
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but it's like the biggest community of GrowthHackers, maybe more than 10,000, 20,000.
Wow,
it's huge.
It's very huge.
Yeah.
So and also, have you been organizing this kind of events also in the city, or it's only the conference? Or?
No, so the GrowthHackers just do one conference per year here.
Okay.
But I've been helping other people to organize some meetups around the Bay Area.
So, oh wow, this is super interesting. How you organize here a meetup and get people attend, and what kind of strategies do you think that can be useful for?
LinkedIn helps a lot.
Okay.
So we reach people on LinkedIn that it matches with the content that we're going to share, and we invite them, or we get sponsors, and they can also invite their people that they know. And we have we always collect the email to do email marketing, so we keep them people that already went to.
Wow, email marketing seems like a very good strategy, you know, for the.
It is, and also social media ads.
Social media ads. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes I think that it's harder maybe with social media ads. I don't know. Do you need a big budget for that? Or?
Yes. So it depends on the event. If we do have budget, we are going to do. Otherwise, we don't.
Yeah, because now, for example, Google or Facebook, I think that is very expensive nowadays.
Yeah,
and maybe you had to find other ways. I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't. Sometimes it doesn't. It's not like too much a success, right? So.
Yeah. Well, it's something complementary, but maybe you maybe the key is more like you are doing, no? That you generate a lot of content, or you have a big community with emails, and later you can organize things, no, or something like that.
Yes.
So it's
yeah,
more
exactly.
like a content marketing strategy, okay.
Yeah.
And how you measure, for example, that an event is successful, or for example, like the product, or like the conference that you do, or other things, how?
Every time that we finish an event, if a meetup, we do a survey. So
Okay.
we ask people how was their experience and how they will rate the event from 0 to 10, like
Oh, wow.
NPS, the net score.
NPS, yeah. Oh, nice, yeah. So you use NPS for
Yes,
oh, cool.
exactly. And also, I like to ask them what are the 3 words that they think
Okay.
whenever they think about the event.
About for the NPS for the audience, if they don't know, is Net Promoter Score. Like it's something from 1 to 10,
and then 0 to 6 the detractors, 7, 8 they are neutral, don't count, like but saves don't count.
Okay.
And 9 and 10 they are the promoters, that
The
people are very excited.
People that are very excited and loyal. So you have a lot of 9 on 10s. It's like many probably they recommend you, but if you have from 0 to 6, it's like we need to improve many things, no?
Yeah, exactly. And then the people that are 7 and 8, they don't count because they are like, I like it, but
they are not sure. Oh wow! I have checked that they use it for many products, but I never thought for an event. It's interesting.
Yeah.
And later, what more things do you think you can measure there?
We can also measure, like a sponsor, how many leads that person got that was fit with their product, right, or service.
Okay.
Or we also see like how many clients after, like sometimes they close clients during an event, but then most of the time they get a contact, and then they can later talk with the people and try to sell something.
Cool. And for the old company, it's more number of attendance or thing like that, or?
Yes, and also like how people are also posting on the social media, because it's also a good thing for us at Organize to see how many people are excited to be there.
Cool. I was thinking if revenue can be also another metric. If you want to increase or not, but yeah, this is after the conference.
So events, it's a very common topic, like how can you measure event?
Yeah.
And it's very difficult. There is no one way, because it's sales. If you go to the client to the end of the funnel and you close the deal, it is a metric, a clear metric.
Yeah.
But at the events, it doesn't have, because events, it's something that how can you engage and delight your customer and bring this customer close to you.
I think that this topic is very interesting because many of the big companies like Splunk or Salesforce or Oracle, I don't know, Salesforce, for example, here in the city, it's super crowded now. I mean, all the city seems that only Salesforce is here. And they use it for generate mostly all the leads for the rest of the year. I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah, exactly, it is.
And if you want to give some advice, for example, to someone that wants to organize an event, how you will do it. For example, imagine that you have to do from scratch, and you have never been here in San Francisco. What do you suggest? You would use, Eventbrite or Meetup or LinkedIn? How you will do it, something, or what you can recommend them?
I definitely think that Eventbrite, it's a good way, because even people that came outside from San Francisco, they are here, they want to check what's going on in the city.
Okay.
And I think that whenever you are going to plan an event, you have to ask a question that for me it's important, like what is the story that you want that people comment about your event later. So then if you have like a purpose of your event, and then you start to create all this storytelling, like which venue match with this story that you want to create. What is the design and speakers and like everything that you're going to hire, you have like a meaning that you want to tell later.
Okay.
So I think thinking about the purpose of your event, it's the way that you start to create all the storytelling.
Wow, I think that I love also the Simon Sinek book that he's always talking about the why. It remembers me why you are doing the event, no? So you told that, no?
Yeah, exactly. Like has a meaning, and you have to create moments of like a peak moments to people they are going to remember. So one advice that I give you is like create a peak moment, like a moment of pride, delight, or something that is going to surprise the person when they arrive at your event, one in the middle, and one they leave.
Oh wow, so that's a good idea, yeah.
Because no one, even when you work, no one can maintain a good energy and an excitement all the time.
All the time.
We are like this, and events are like this. But if you have those 3 moments, people will tell a good thing and have a good experience of your event.
Wow, I love it. I think that is really good recommendation. Yeah, wow. Thank you so much for your time and your experience about events. And well, if you have any questions, you can leave us as a comments in there, or well, if you go to our website, you can log into our Slack and make us more questions. So thank you, Patricia, for your time.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.